qué significa la vida del otro? ¿Y qué significa tu vida?
Emociones ahora. Una palabra.
Nervioso.
Nervioso. No podemos repetir. Cansada. Cansada. ¿Por qué no voy a ayudar? ¿Alguien más? ¿Alguien más? Mira, ella se buscando la palabra. No podemos. Emocionada. Tenemos 3 palabras.
Nerviosa. Nervioso.
Gracias.
Divertido.
Nervioso. Cansada. Momento. Fue cansada. Después vino emocionada. Sí. Después vino.
Divertido.
Divertido.
Chistoso. Chistoso.
Solo uno. Relájate. Feliz.
Mío.
¿Qué más?
Chistoso.
Chistoso.
Ay.
¿Qué más?
Complicada.
Y ahora con sus familias, la idea es que ustedes puedan entrar lo más profundo que sea posible. Entonces, cuando hablamos de el suelo, ¿verdad? Ese es el suelo. Aquí están las personas, ¿sí? Caminando. Nosotros tenemos un subsuelo, como las cuevas, ¿sí? Y para mí esta es una forma de entender tu experiencia en el programa, lo más de raíces que tú desarrolles, lo más profundo que tú desarrolles tu interacción con tu familia, con tu vecindario, con nuevos contactos, con tus intereses. Esto que es profundo se va a reflejar en el exterior.
Las que le tomaron los trajes. Ajá. No sé dónde tomaron fotos.
Because, I don't speak any Spanish, really. I could say my name and ask for food and where the bathroom is. So that was definitely hard at first. Because I was like, whoa. I couldn't understand anybody. I don't even know. But they're like, tick, 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 really fast. And I was like, what are you saying?
Y que despertamos tarde. Desayunamos tarde. Vamos. Quiere comer, pero esos patas, ¿verdad, Jeremías? Los patas que están allá, de mamá nena. ¿Esos quieres comer? Mejor no dice nada.
No entiendo. ¿De patos de mamá nena?
¿Nos vas a comer?
Oh, ellos? No.
Un momento. Bienvenido a PC. The experience, yeah.
I think a big problem I had was translating Spanish that was being said to me in the moment into English, and so I was constantly translating because I think it's hard to understand the language when you're trying to translate it constantly because there's just some nuances. to language that can't be translated.
Hola.
Hola, buenos días. ¿Cuánto? 50.
Yes, I've traveled before, but it's always been a touristic experience. I mean, it's like you have the image of like, oh, you get to know a place or you know about a place, but actually you don't know anything. And you don't, especially you don't know the people, because it's the experience you get as a tourist is an experience created for tourists as well.
Esto es para que llegue la señal. No, es para que llegue la señal. Por estar de rapidez que me vine. ¿Ya?
There's an image of Mexico being part of like the third world, and a sense of Mexico needing help. But I think this image really breaks, like the program really breaks this image. And mainly because the students were the ones that need help during the program. Because like one time my mom asked me like, do you know how to sweep? I'm like, yeah, I know how to sweep, but a lot of other things we don't know. For the families, we are really just like children, like babies learning how to live in this context.
Bueno, ¿este es qué?
Esta es mi cajita.
Ajá.
Ya lo vieron. ¿Quieren comer dulce?
There were times when I wanted to go home so bad. Like I was like, oh my god, I want to go home so bad. Like, and that makes it so hard to be here to operate in Spanish and in a new place, because you're thinking about your other life. And so that makes it really hard to do things. And kind of be present. It makes it hard to be present, that's what it is. And you have to be present every day. Being present every day is hard. It's so hard.
I was feeling a bit isolated from my family, and like I hadn't figured out how it works, and I was kind of just like, I would just sit in a place and kind of try to talk to people, but I didn't have like a place where I felt was my spot to sit, or I didn't have, a game that I would play with my brothers yet. I didn't really have the things that felt like me. I started playing with one of my sobrinas, my niece, and she was like, okay, let's paint. I was like, okay, let's paint. And we started painting, and it was really lovely. And then all of a sudden my dad walked by and he said, okay, vamos, Lele, we're gonna go to the cenote. How is this real that I'm all of a sudden just riding a motorcycle with my adoptive dad through the forest? And we rode on this little trail to a cenote that had this like beautiful history, and he told me the history and then like showed me the plants and the little insects and what it meant, and I just remember thinking, like, how amazing is it that this person that doesn't even know me but knows that I have this interest took the time out of his day and thought enough about like, okay, what can I do to help Lele be more comfortable here?
Como aquí hay varias.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 piñas, yeah.
tiene la espina, pero si te das cuenta,
Sí.
tiene, si tú lo agarras así no pincha, pero si le pones al
Otra
contrario,
vez.
no, se te clava la mano. En cambio así no pasa nada, pero al contrario sí.
Sangre. Ah. Está bien. Está bien. Casi.
Salió la espina.
Sí.
Ahí se va el sol, mira.
Sí.
Ahí se va el sol.
Ah, qué bueno. Qué bonito. Hay muchas aves en la mañana, pero son frío no. Sí.
Son dos vidas. Y si haces este ejercicio muchas veces, vas a encontrar muchas vidas que aunque estén en el mismo contexto, son diferentes perspectivas de vida. Y cada una te regala algo. Entonces, para mí inmersión es estar adentro, lo más que sea posible, o sea, tu máximo. Y tu máximo y mi máximo son diferentes, pero ninguno de los dos es menos que el otro.
Probably my vision for my future has changed a lot. Or maybe it hasn't changed, but it's been kind of shaken up. And right now I'm kind of like trying to take the pieces and create something new again.
I think learning Spanish has been the smallest part of it. It's been the most helpful because it means I can do all the other things, but it hasn't been what I've been thinking about, is the Spanish.
Yeah, I thought I knew how to cook, but I just know how to do recipes or follow recipes. But here you'll learn the specific dishes, and like one dish you can learn about. You have to learn a lot to actually be able to do a dish, I think, here. But that just showed me a very different way of learning.
Sometimes you need to leave the place that you grow up in and return whatever you would like, but I think it's really important to experience different aspects of culture or different people and different connections. And I think the Yucatán program is a really wonderful way to do that.
This experience fell into my lap. Carla just kind of gave it to me. And I don't know why, but I'm so grateful that she did, because it definitely changed my life in many ways. And for the better. You know, I can't even express my gratitude for that. And, you know, if you have the chance to take the class, I guess my advice is you should definitely take the class. Because it's hard, and it's not easy, and you might cry. You probably will cry.
Everyone.
Yeah, I cried at one point.
Everyone.
Everyone cries. And it's good. It feels good. But it's like so valuable, and it's like immensely valuable. It is the golden nugget of COA. Like it really, COA would not be the same without this program. Yeah, and just remember that, you know, if it's hard, doesn't mean it's bad. It's just good for you.